We look forward to racing in Melbourne on the weekend. The DAto Tanchian is the feature race of the day. Brings together a good field of gallopers as you would expect. And Rekindled Interest is one horse that loves the Valley and he goes towards the Cox Plate again this year. And at Trackwork this morning, Bruce Clark spoke with the horse's trainer, Jim Conlan.
Jim, another trip to the Valley for Rekindled Interest. Obviously he doesn't need the reconnaissance, does he?
No, he knows his way around. He'd drive himself here now.
Obviously important for him though just to stretch the legs away from home again.
Yeah, he needs to. He's a very casual horse and he needs to have that trip away just to get him switched on and working.
Is he a different horse here though when he gets here and he seems to sort of not grow another leg, but he's a better horse here?
He loves this joint. He seems to be able to come off that turn and sort of, you know, like a bit of a velodrome for him and sort of really power off the top of the hill there. So no, he really does go well here.
So where's he getting his preparation for you, to your eye and your fitness levels after a different campaign this time in?
Well, he's slightly heavier than what I would like at the moment. I think this gallop will bring him on. He's fairly close to the mark, but he needed to have a good hit out today to bring him just on that, you know, just tighten him up that little bit. In his race, the Memsey, he just didn't get an opportunity to finish it off, and sort of it's at the end of the race where horses really feel their race, and he was being eased down because there was a bit of tightening for him, so he didn't get a chance to really hit the line.
Is he a run behind because of the heavy track you missed first up?
No, I wouldn't say he's a run behind. He was always only going to have the one run, so he's, you know, maybe just a fraction off where he was last prep. But I didn't gallop him quite as hard as I did today on the Tuesday before the DAto last year.
Okay. From a punting perspective, though, for Saturday, where would he be at? I mean, because his track record's fantastic.
I would be very disappointed if he didn't get into the finish. You know, I think he's going very well. You know, from a punting point of view, I don't know. I would say punt a little bit cautiously, but I think they should always punt cautiously and responsibly.
Very good service, Jim. Ollie's on this week. Obviously, there was a situation where Dwayne may have been thought to be up in Sydney. Is that how it panned out?
Yeah. Well, Dwayne was going to Sydney, and Steve, well, he's been suspended now, so, you know, that sort of, that made the difference there, but he was always going to ride Linton anyway, so we were always going to be in a position looking for a rider, and, I reckon Ollie's the perfect rider for this horse.
Is he the man going forward then, given what you say?
Look, I always leave that up to Jonathan. I never kick up for a jockey because if they slaughter it, it's my fault. This way it can be the owner's fault. If they pick him, it's their responsibility. But I'm happy with Jonathan's choice with Ollie because, well, he's a great rider and I actually think he'll be ideal for this bloke.